Hey everyone, thank you all so much, first of all, for tuning in for today's broadcast. I'm so excited that you're here. Listen, after you're done this, you cannot leave without subscribing. So that's just an FYI for you. But also, feel free to check out my book. I am a self published author of a book called Triumph Over Adversity, Overcome Your Church Hurt. So go over to barnesandnoble.com, type in my name, Catrice Downs, and there you will find my book. It is also available on Amazon, so check it out there. Hope that you enjoy it. And if you want to be a part of the show, go to imcatricedowns@gmail.com. Send me an email there, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Take care. Enjoy. Bye. Hey y'all, what's going on? This is your girl, Catrice, aka Cocktails, okay? And from Cocktail Hour with Catrice, of course, go like, share, and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Listen, I am almost 41 years old, proud 41-year-old, okay? And when I hit 40, I realized that my skin was changing. And I wasn't ready for my skin to change. I'm not ready for wrinkles. Nobody wants to wrinkle, okay? And with all the melanin that's in this skin, I want to keep it popping. I want to keep it glowing. And so I reached out to one of my girlfriends. Well, I knew she had a business, right? But I started to develop these dark circles under my eyes, and I was not feeling it. And I knew that she had these all-natural products that she makes in her home. And I'm like, can you help a sister out? Like, this is what's going on with my skin. She gave me this turmeric bar that works wonders, a detox bar that helps to cleanse and moisturize and exfoliate my skin. I also used her coffee bar, but I really stuck to the turmeric. I'm gonna keep it 100. I stuck with the turmeric soap and then the detox soap. But this product right here is my absolute favorite. This is her avocado butter, okay? I use this in the morning time after washing my face. I use this as my primer, as my base for my makeup, and at night. Let me tell y'all something. I have no makeup on right now. No makeup whatsoever. Dark circles are gone, okay? Thank God, by the way, because who wants to age not gracefully? Not me. Not me, okay? Your girl Cocktails wants to look like a fox in her 60s. She does. She wants to look like a fox. And so I encourage you guys to go to her Instagram page, Niecy's All Natural Beauty Bars LLC, okay? I'm going to tag it over there. Actually, I'm going to put it in my link. There'll be a link down. Hey y'all, what's going on? This is your girl, Catrice, aka Cocktails, okay? And from Cocktail Hour with Catrice, of course, go like, share, and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Listen, I am almost 41 years old, proud 41-year-old, okay? And when I hit 40, I realized that my skin was changing. And I wasn't ready for my skin to change. I'm not ready for wrinkles. Nobody wants to wrinkle, okay? And with all the melanin that's in this skin, I want to keep it popping. I want to keep it glowing. And so I reached out to one of my girlfriends. Well, I knew she had a business, right? But I started to develop these dark circles under my eyes, and I was not feeling it. And I knew that she had these all-natural products that she makes in her home. And I'm like, can you help a sister out? Like, this is what's going on with my skin. She gave me this turmeric bar that works wonders, a detox bar that helps to cleanse and moisturize and exfoliate my skin. I also used her coffee bar, but I really stuck to the turmeric. I'm gonna keep it 100. I stuck with the turmeric soap and then the detox soap. But this product right here is my absolute favorite. This is her avocado butter, okay? I use this in the morning time after washing my face. I use this as my primer, as my base for my makeup, and at night. Let me tell y'all something. I have no makeup on right now. No makeup whatsoever. Dark circles are gone, okay? Thank God, by the way, because who wants to age not gracefully? Not me. Not me, okay? Your girl Cocktails wants to look like a fox in her 60s. She does. She wants to look like a fox. And so I encourage you guys to go to her Instagram page, Niecy's All Natural Beauty Bars LLC, okay? I'm going to tag it over there. Actually, I'm going to put it in my link. There'll be a link down in the description box. Check it out. Go see what products fit you the best, okay? I know she does a lot of vending in the Baltimore area. Please check her out. If you're in the city, if you're in the DMV, if you're not, go to her Instagram page. Check it out there. Tell her that your girl Cocktail sent you. She'll take care of you, all right? But this right here, and this is the largest jar that she has. The first one that I had was about this big, but I said, no, I need the biggest one that you have because I use so much of this stuff. Y'all, I swear by this stuff. I love it. I love it. So let her know that your girl Cocktail sent you and she'll take care of you, all right? Now back to the mess.
Okay, so now that all that's done, hey guys, what's going on? Listen, the devil is already busy. All right, so we're gonna push on through. But welcome to Cocktail Hour with Catrice. You hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Thank you to all my new subscribers on YouTube. Okay, now I'm on Facebook now too. I'm streaming simultaneously on Facebook. It's the same thing as it is here on YouTube. Cocktail Hour. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. Um, yeah, I've been stressed out all day. I've been really focusing in on this whole story all day. From the time I woke up this morning till a half an hour ago. I cannot make this stuff up. I actually have, y'all know I'm 40, right? So I got to keep y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments, okay? So I want to give you all FYI that I'm 40, and sometimes I forget. I even write a grocery list for myself. So this is all for tonight. I don't know if y'all can see. This is on my tablet. We have a lot to cover, and I'm nervous. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming on. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Chat down below and let me know where you're from. I want to know, I'm a little nosy, so let me know where you're from. I'm in Baltimore, and I just showed you all the Niecy's All Natural Beauty Bars. I use this on my skin. I do have on a little makeup right now, so But this is like the avocado butter, which is like it's like crack to my skin. It's amazing. Um, I'm gonna take my time because I'm tired. Okay. Let me just tell y'all something. Honestly, this we're gonna call it CJ. CJ, this situation has brought on a life. It has legs. It's walking. This whole situation is walking by itself. I got some confirmation this morning. Let's talk about. Let's start first with Brandon Coleman. Okay, let's start with Brandon Coleman. We're gonna just jump right on into it, okay? Because I've been holding this in all day. Okay, I kind of wanted to go live earlier, but I was like, no. I took myself out for like a little dinner, early dinner, because y'all know I eat late. Um, but this morning I watched Tanique reviews. I don't know if you guys watch them. Oh, you're in LA. Oh, wonderful. I just moved to Baltimore City, so I'm in the Northeast area near Morgan State University. Just moved over here this month, literally. You're from Philly. Also, Philly's in the house. Baltimore and LA is in the house. Who else is in here? I'm being nosy. I know my girlfriend is on Facebook is watching, so shout out to her. Shout out to Tanisha. That's my homegirl. 20 some years, y'all, a friendship. This Brandon Coleman situation. Now, if you guys watched my broadcast from last night, you will know that I said he is currently allegedly, let me just put this up here because we're going to be talking about a lot of tea tonight. And my homegirl said, what's the tea? She want to know already what's going on. So I shared with you guys last night, just a little snippet that Brandon Coleman is currently allegedly in the Ellis County jail. I don't think it's prison, child. I think it's just jail. Okay. I think he's awaiting something in particular. Grab my cocktail. So, with that being said, the question that I posed last night was if CJ is in Tarrant County, Texas, and he was allegedly locked up in Dallas County, why is he in Ellis County jail? Well, this morning I found out. Oh, yes, I did. And I commented on the post. If you guys go over to, okay, so you know, Anisha says she knows. Go over to Tanique Reviews page. He apparently has been on this from day one, okay? I'm a newbie in these streets. A newbie. Hey, Tanisha, that's my homegirl right there. She is on 20-some years, y'all. And I was telling her earlier today that I dedicated last night's show to my girlfriend, Cherie. And so that's my homegirl. Tanisha, you gonna make me cry, girl, right? And look, I ain't no cry. You already know. So I went on this one. I woke up and I was in a mess up situation this morning, y'all. It was a personal mess up situation. So I wake up and I'm like, what is this guy posting? It was a video about Brandon Coleman and his girlfriend was on the show. Let's take a sip, y'all. We need to take a sip. Take a sip. I told you I get your glasses ready today. We're gonna be going in. Thank you, baby. Take a sip, y'all. So remember I told y'all Cora lives in Tarrant County, Texas. He was taken in Dallas County, and I even looked it up, and it was, listen, she got some coin, okay? He must be throwing that thing, okay? Y'all get where I'm going. Brandon is popping that thing, and she thick too, okay? So he popping that thing, if you ask me, in my opinion, okay? And I was questioning, why was he taken in from an apartment? Well, today we found out. Brandon Coleman. We're just going to go in. I was going to say this for later, but we're going to talk about it now. He was taken in from the girlfriend's house. Now, it is alleged that there's some text messages. I'm not going to go on the whole thing. Y'all go watch the show. Go watch his show. Go support him. Okay, we're going to support him. But it is alleged that CJ texted him on the 23rd, but she filed something on the 20th. He was taken in on the 25th from the girlfriend's house. So then I was listening. I was working and listening today. I like to do things. I'm what do they call it? You know what I'm talking about. I can do two things at one time, right? Because I'm so busy thinking about this. So I was thinking to myself, I didn't realize he had a girlfriend. Then I heard something. They said that someone reported that he was an alleged womanizer. So in my mind, I said, light bulb moment, y'all. Now, I'm not saying that what they're saying is not true about him. I'm not saying that it is true. I don't know. We don't know. We are still here speculating here on Cocktail Hour. We ain't going to get no more cease and desist letters, okay? If we can help it. But it is alleged. Now, Brandon Coleman, he's not shabby, okay? He's not big and overweight. Hey, beautiful, that's my moderator. Y'all, beautiful Kimmy's in the house. He's not frumpy and flabby, and so Sergeant King said they saw it. He's not frumpy and flabby. He's got he got a little hair piece going. I think he cut his hair. Good shape, nice skin. They said he's a light-skinned guy. I don't discriminate. However, if he was an alleged womanizer, thank you, multitask, thank you. I'll be messing up. If he's an alleged womanizer, wouldn't that be probable cause for a woman? Because you know how we do. Let's just be honest, okay? I don't care how confident you are, how beautiful you are, how much attention you get. If your man's looking at another woman, you're gonna be like, hold on, what's going on? You don't see all what you got right here? A whole fox. Now, everybody's likening this situation to Greenleaf. Y'all follow me. The bishop's son, I forgot what the guy that plays him or whatever, the oldest one that went to the other church, he was a womanizer. Come on, y'all talk back to me. Come on, y'all talk back to me. He was a womanizer. He was having sex in the church in the first season. I got a little hot watching that. I ain't gonna lie, because told y'all I'm 40. So in my mind, I'm saying to myself, could this be a situation? And I'm not saying that this is what it is. I'm not going against girl code. I'm exploring all the facts, all the things. could this be a situation where she was sick and tired of her husband stepping out with other women? I am not the only petty woman in the house. Let's keep it 100. Let's just come on, because we're honest over here. We own our stuff here. And cocktail, if you are a cocktail, you own your stuff. That's what you that's the only thing, the only initiation that you're on, and you own your stuff. I'm not the only petty person. I'm petty. I would do some petty stuff. I do believe that this might take the cake here. Okay? If you ask me, knowing that my father has access to all of these people, all of this money, we're speculating. My father has access to all these people, this wealth, all of these different all these different avenues. And petty people, not just women, petty people do petty things. Yes, ma'am, I do. So what I'm saying to y'all is, the light bulb went on over my head. I said, Lord, because a lot of the vloggers, myself, Nosy Bystander, she's on it, okay? Tanique Reviews, he's on it. I don't know who else is on it like this, but we on it, okay? I think we might almost crack the case. Because in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, how could he, in my mind, I said, it's very deep, Sergeant King. It's very deep. In my mind, I said, I know Corey not no apartment. That didn't make sense to me, because I actually pulled up the record over there I Googled everything. I mean, I was up until 2:00 in the morning one night trying to figure out if I Googled his name in Tarrant County, Dallas County, Ellis County popped up. Wow, there it is. Okay. So in my mind, now the allegations do run deep. That's not an easy allegation. However, let's talk about it from a natural standpoint. Let's take Core out of the equation. Let's talk about we're gonna have a girl named Angel. Okay, Angel is 32 years old. She works a regular job, and her boyfriend is, Angel is the popular one. Angel has access to all the things similar to Core. Angel works a regular job, though. She just has a vast network of people that she can call on when times get rough. You get what I'm saying? The boyfriend, on the other hand, he might be in between jobs. He might be riding her coattail a little bit. He might sit at home and play video games. Okay? And let's say that she finds out that he's been messing with the neighbor. Or a girl that goes to their country club. Right? We all know a person like Angel. We know a young lady who gets upset with their significant other. They're pissed off because they're talking to all these different girls, and they might have a small child, and they may say, "Well, did they touch you? You come on, y'all talk back to me. Y'all know this to be true, that there are some women, not all. There's a good proportion of the women that are out here that do these things. Come on. Or let's say a baby mama of a natural birth, and the baby daddy not doing what he's supposed to do in her eyes. He might be trying, and she may say, "This is not good enough. I want you to do more. Why aren't you doing more?" And he may say, "Well, I don't have access to the resources that you have access to." And she goes, "Well, figure it out." And then one day, the little boy, her son might come home and say, he might have diarrhea. And she might say, did something happen with your father? We all know a situation or a scenario like that. We all know of at least one. It may not be in our direct family. It may be on social media. I know I watched something that happened about 4 or 5 months ago. Tasha K interviewed a young lady that her son was her son was by this guy, but then she was dating a rapper, and she alleged that the rapper touched her child. We all know someone, or we know of someone like that. what I'm trying to say to y'all is that in my mind, I'm thinking you are a daughter of a mega pastor, an ambassador in his own right in different countries. He cannot go. I don't want to put my African accent on. He can't go to Africa without being greeted by at least 100 people. Let's keep it 100, okay? Let's stop playing pity pat. TD Jakes cannot touch down into Africa without being greeted by at least 100 people. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me. I'll wait. Tell me. And I'm a girl's girl. I like to defend the girls, but when the girls are wrong, y'all know me. Accountability. We got to take accountability for what we do. That's how you change. So in my mind, I'm thinking, and let's just keep it 100. You got this light-skinned man, husband. You know how they go. I got a husband. I'm so messy. You have this light-skinned husband, decent shape, and he got to be killing the game out here, okay? I'm thinking he might be slinging that thing for real. But, see the handle there. And your husband may be doing some unseemly things with people in the ministry. For me, this is not far-fetched. And I can't really say why I feel that way. I just know that it's not far-fetched. I'm completely sure. This man has access. I've seen men in the church who are married to have access to 25 women, let alone 30,000. Nobody's ain't saying nothing to me. Y'all not saying nothing. This man had access to however many women he wanted to. He had women pretty much at his disposal. Do you not think that for a second that he wasn't tempted? We might have almost cracked the case, okay? Because when I was listening to it and I heard that he was a womanizer, I wrote that down. I wrote it down. I said, this very well might be it. I'm not saying that it's a definite. We're not saying that the little girl is not telling the truth. We don't know. We're speculating. But in my mind, and let's just be honest. Let's be honest, y'all. The only reason why CJ is in the position that she's in is because of her father. What work have she done in her lifetime that would have her be in that position? Somebody better talk back to me before I'm going to end this live. I have 31 people watching live right now. I need somebody to tell me what she has done besides write a book, which I have done, so that's not a hard thing to do, to put her in the position where she is right now, besides be TD Jakes' daughter. I'm going to wait. See, you all don't have to sit up all night long figuring this stuff out. You all don't have to do that. I'm trying to build a channel and a brand here, and I'm letting you all know I thought this through. She's done nothing. Doesn't take away from where she is, but she's done nothing. Okay? Thank y'all for responding, because I'll get ready to press end. Okay? So let's go back. So Brandon Coleman is currently incarcerated in Ellis County Jail. He was taken from his girlfriend. So I forgot the young lady's name, so that's my fault. But I was just overwhelmed because I actually was like, oh my God. I was wondering why. If you go back to his post, I even wrote a little comment like, that's it. So could it be that he was slinging that thing too much? There's nothing that's worse than a woman scorn. Y'all can fight me. But men know, whatever you do, don't let her catch you. Because if you do, that's going to be your tail. Sky, thank you, Sergeant King. Whatever you do, Don't let your wife, your girlfriend, or your partner catch you doing what you're doing, 'cause that's going to be your tail. Okay? This is just, cocktails. It's not fact. Okay? It's not fact. Quick story time. Tanisha, if she's still on here, she would know. Yes, I'm petty too. Let me tell you a quick story time. My last relationship, I was engaged. Well, my last serious one, because they like to take the girl out, on dinner. I love dinner. Okay, so I'm minding my business, and I have this man. I'm thinking he's it. This is God brought my husband. I'm about to get married. Mind you, I was in ministry for 10 years, so I'm thinking to myself, I waited. I served. I did all the things you told me to do, Jesus. I'm gonna get married, and I had stepped out of ministry for a little bit, but I'm like, I'm gonna get married. But women's intuition set in way too often for me, and he kept getting caught up way too often for me. Until one day I said, "What are you doing?" And I told him, I said, "There's nothing that you do that God will not show me." Oh, he thought I was lying. Child, he thought I was joking. Until one day came to my front door via my cell phone. The woman that he was shacking up with in Virginia, tell them to leave, tell you that you on live. I know my sister's on the line. Candace is on here. Thank you, Candace. I said, so the woman called me from Virginia. She's talking about something. Are you so-and-so's prayer partner? And I said, no, ma'am. I'm his fiance. She said, oh, well, he's my boyfriend. Listen, y'all, I can't make this up. But women's intuition set in. Now, the petty side of me, before I found that out, it was a Sunday, and he would always go back to Virginia on Saturday nights or Sundays. I went to the gym, and from the gym, I went to his house. We were not living together. His name was in my apartment, because we're gonna have a little class on that in a little bit. Went to his house. There was no car in the driveway. He driven a car. That's my sister, by the way, y'all. Driven a car to my house the night before. So I'm like, where the car at? And in my mind, because I'm a female, a woman, I said, if I had a bat, I'd take that bat and I would bust every window up. Listen, don't play with me. Don't play with a Leo. Don't do it, especially not a July one. So what I'm saying to y'all is that was one man, and he was with, honesty, two other women. Core Jake's ex-husband, had access to 30,000 women, y'all. Come on. I need y'all to get this. And I'm not saying she might be scorned at this point, because I'd be pissed too. That's why ain't nobody find him on social media right now, because she done turned everything down. Okay? She took everything out. She went through the DM and everything. I'm not going to say that this is a definite, but in my gut feeling, this is a big part of it. Because if my man had access to 30,000 women looking the way that he do, and obviously he's slinging that thing right. Okay, I'm just saying. And he might not, because he light-skinned, they feel like they ain't got a lot to do. That's not being to me in the color, but I was dealing with a light-skinned guy. The point that I'm trying to make is this, y'all. We need to think about this from a lot of different dimensions. But when they said I was sitting at the desk today, I was in the library, and I'm like, y'all, that's it. That's it. I mean, you're talking about people that we sit up at nighttime. I might work out for 3 hours of sleep sometimes. Maybe four. Maybe four. But between responding to YouTube comments, between writing notes for myself for the next day, between thinking about client work that I have to do, I'm thinking about this right here. This core Jake situation has consumed my life, to the point where I have 38 people watching me live right now. 38 people, 39. Because now you're invested. What is Cocktails going to say now? We have not even gotten to Michelle Loud. And I think what I'm going to do is just stick to the first part, because that's gonna sum it up for me. Okay? So we're going to wait, as we normally do, to make sure that what we're thinking is accurate. Okay? But I'm thinking, y'all, because I mean, he went from they got a divorce, it was finalized in January. April, he was with another woman. And then she said he liked chicken. They were gonna go to the grocery store. And he said, well, what are we gonna have for dinner? She said, probably chicken. That's what he liked. He liked chicken. And let's just be honest, y'all, he was living with her. So that should tell you right there he's slinging that thing right. I'm just saying. What man do you know besides the man that come out of prison? Huh? They go right into another house like that. In Texas. That quickly. Poor men know how to shuck and jive them hips. I'm going to tell you the truth. When they're rich and they're wealthy, they have access to so much more, it doesn't really matter. But when they're poor or they're struggling, oh, they ain't got nothing else. And you can't have the hips without the package. So let's be clear. Let's go back. You cannot have the hips without, we talked about John Gray last night on the chicken circuit, okay? Was it chicken circuit? You cannot have the hips without the package. So he was laid up in this woman's house, a beautiful apartment building, pool outside. It's in Texas. It's huge. And they got caught up outside the house. And it's speculated that that there was a tracker on his car to know where he was at the time of the arrest. Allegedly. Okay? So that's all we have for. We're going to keep a watch on this Brandon Coleman situation because I got to know. Y'all already know cocktails. I got to know. All right? All right. So thank you to the 41 people that is watching. We know men in smaller churches can. Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all. I can't say what I really want to say. But the people that know me know the situation I'm talking about. I know men who have access to 25 women and still shuck and jive. I know I laugh and shuck and jive. I know men who have access to 25 women, not 25,000, not 2,500, 25, and they shuck and jive. And the wife is right there, and the wife don't know nothing, or she turns a blind eye to it. But she knows her husband is shucking and jive. Let's be clear. This man had access to 30,000 women. Okay, let's say, give or take. Let's say that he had access to 20,000. It's still a lot of women. You go to every service with your wife. You're sitting there. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. Well, you got to go all the way to the back, all the way backstage. And I guarantee they texted like, hey, meet me so-and-so place. I need to fill in you real quick. Listen, we know people right now. Y'all know a married man right now who is talking to a single woman, and they are cheating in the same county, same city, same state. So this man, I'm not saying that's what he's doing. We're just speculating. This man had access to 20,000 women, looking like that, and apparently the hips don't lie. The hips don't lie. That's right. All right. So let's go on to this Michelle Powell Loud interview. Now, I told you all last night, I was not going to screen record Tasha K's content. It is copywritten, and I am honoring that because when I get to that level, I don't want nobody taking my stuff. Okay? And I already got 1 cease and desist. I ain't getting no more. I told y'all that. I'm going to keep saying it. Praise God. What I will say to you all is this, and I thought long and hard about how I was going to approach the situation. So here I go. This is what I will say to you all. And this is after watching the entire interview, pondering, as I normally do. I ponder even when I'm on here. So you guys can tell I probably ponder all day. Pondering. Going on Instagram. Pondering a little bit more. Going back on Instagram. Pondering, what should I say to the viewers tonight? And then it clicked in my head. I wrote all these notes, and I'm going to cover a little bit, but I'm going to say this as a summary. Thank you for the cocktails, beautiful Kimmy. That's my moderator. I'll put some cocktails in the comment section. This is my solution to this entire problem. Michelle Loud is gearing up for the fight of her life. Michelle Loud is gearing up wholeheartedly, emotionally, for the fight of her life. I'm not going to disclose what she said on that interview. We're going to watch it together here. Here's my solution to the problem. Where's my other phone? Today, this is what I ponder, and the numbers are going down. That's fine. Y'all want the tea? You're gonna get the tea. Today, I went online. There's a young lady on that tagged Coleman by the name of Mo Speaks. She is the mother of Ruby Grace. Okay? If you guys have followed my content here on YouTube, you will know exactly who we're talking about. If not, go back and watch it. Now, Ruby Grace, this was on May the 15th. Okay? Ruby Grace was born. She was brought into this world. Thank you for the cocktails, y'all. Ruby Grace was brought into this world on May the 15th, 2022, that we know of, based upon Core's Instagram. My concern, and y'all hear me well tonight, hear my heart, I really want y'all to hear this. My concern is that the same thing is going to happen to Mo Speaks and Ruby Grace. Hey, XX Kenny, what's going on, babe? My concern is that this is going to happen to Mo Speaks. This is my concern. I took screenshots of this young lady. So doing this reel was perfect considering the way that my labor went. Ruby Grace literally walked herself out. She caught the doctors and nurses off guard and came out when she wanted to. She already moves to the beat of her own drum, and I'm excited to watch her grow. Thank you, sis, CJC, for everything. Your love for us is breathtaking. So grateful for you. Now check this out. Y'all check this out. Let's go back to the page. I know we're Inspector Gadgets over here. We're going to go back to the page. Thank you for the cocktails in the comment section. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Oh, listen. Donovan, thank you, babe, for coming in. Y'all check this out. I want you all to really pay attention to this. And I forgot who I was watching. But they said, I think it was Larry Reed. Here it is. I found it. And I'm doing this on purpose. On May the 14th, 2022, y'all go back and look. Cora Jakes wrote, the journey of Grace begins. Listen to what she said. Grace was with a capital G. And then it said, Ruby Grace and Mo Speaks, thanks for making loving you easy. Thanks to everyone who made, listen to this, y'all. Catch this. Remember, he said she changes their names. Thanks to everyone who made Monet's birth magical. Who in the dog hell is Monet? I thought her name was Ruby. This was on May the 14th, y'all. I can't make this up. Y'all, I want y'all to go right now. May the 14th, the picture is of, the video is of Ruby and her mother, Mo Speaks. And it says, the journey of Grace begins. Ruby Grace and Mo Speaks, thanks for making loving you easy. Thanks to everyone who made Monet's birth magical. Listen, I can't make this up. I still have more to cover, but I wanted to hit it with this first. My concern, thank you for the 50 people here. Please like and share this video. My concern is that the same thing that happened allegedly to Michelle Lau will happen to this young lady right here. Oh, she's reopened the comments. I have been watching. If you guys have watched any of my past videos, I have been watching, keeping a track. She has now allowed the comment section to be back open because Bishop's birthday was a couple days ago. Let's go back. Bishop's birthday was on June the 9th. It was on June the 9th where the comments are now no longer limited. We are hot on the trail. And I'm not stopping. As a woman who cannot conceive, I'm not stopping. Who the heck is Monet when the child's name is clearly Ruby Grace? Who is Monet? And my concern is she's gearing up. It's almost like she's not even, because look at this. All the other pictures. She's resting in God. I just love it. I love the church bullshit. I love the church bullshit. I do. I hate it. Okay, y'all know I'm not serious. She's a beautiful woman. You ain't got to do all this. She's shucking and jiving for the cameras because she wants y'all to think she's unbothered. We know you're bothered. You're 34 years old. Okay? You are a bishop's son, allegedly an avid weed smoker. Well, I watched it on whatchamacallit the other day. If it's the same one, I already seen it. If it's the same interview, I've already seen it. I'm on Tasha K's app. I paid $12 for it. That's why we're here. My concern is for Mo Speak to Ruby Grace. I don't know who this message has to get to. I pray that they do not shuck and jive and try to take this baby. Michelle Lau's interview was powerful. I still have some conflicting thoughts about it. Mostly about mental health. So let's talk about that real quick. I made some notes about that too, because I want you all to understand, as a person who works in mental health, the difference. This is how Michelle got caught up in this mess. And I want you all to understand that the HIPAA law is in place to help providers and clients and patients alike. It's to protect both. I did some research about it today. Hey, Coco Chanel, what's up? Would it be Mo? I don't know. Hold on. Let's go back. We have Coco Chanel in the house. Let's see. It might be, because I'm pissed. She just said Monet. She said it's giving. It's giving. You sound like my sister. Okay, so let's talk about the HIPAA law. Okay. So one thing that I strongly dislike, and I wish that we would throw this bull crap out the window. Okay. I should start a petition to throw Christian counseling out the window. I hate it. I hate Christian counseling. I despise it. Don't want nothing to do with it. Here's why. If you see a Christian counselor, they are not binded by HIPAA, nor are you protected by HIPAA. So technically, if things are already sealed, then she's going to have a case where it might be harder to fight because she's not a licensed practical clinician. She's not licensed through the state where she's in. Okay. So, and she knows it. So your pastor that gives you counseling, as soon as you leave out of his or her office, they can tell all your business without any issue. And it's not against the law. They're not binded by the HIPAA law. Okay. Cora Jakes, allegedly according to Michelle, acted as a Christian counselor for her, and she's probably about the same age, which was weird to me. If it's a friend, I don't mix business and personal with anybody. If you are my friend, I try not to do. I told y'all last night. My sister and I went to work with each other with my YouTube situation, and I said, you know what? It might not be the best idea. We fight, y'all. We fight. We love each other, but we fight. So I don't like mixing business and personal together. I like to keep them separate. A lot of my friends don't even know about my YouTube channel because I like to keep things separate. With this situation here, when allegedly when Core was writing Facing It, she was actually taking notes in regards to Michelle Loud's situation. And I don't know if it's anything in the book. I have to go back and watch and look and read. Okay. And so, as a Christian counselor, she does not owe Michelle Loud anything. She's not protected. Michelle Loud has to now fight on her own because she can't say, well, she's a licensed practical clinician who's binded by the HIPAA policy. And so I feel as though she utilized her license for, negative situations or to take my child. That therapist will go to jail. In Maryland, if you violate HIPAA, that is an automatic, I think 4 years in jail, $250,000. I worked in mental health for 8 years. I know. Baby, she's not protected. As a Christian counselor, you're not HIPAA compliant. There's no safeguards in place. And it just is what it is. When it comes down to the HIPAA policy and HIPAA law, here go for the Christian counseling. HIPAA is not applicable to clergy members who solely provide religious healing. HIPAA is not applicable to clergy members who solely provide religious healing. Let's go back. What has Cora done to get her in this position? Nothing, but be the daughter of a bishop. That's it. And in September, she's going to be sitting on a stage in front of 100,000 people talking about women thou art loose when she is still bound. I said what I said. Fight me for it. I don't care at this point because this whole situation, y'all, is coming out to be a whole complete shit show. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. I wrote this note. I said, had Cora been educated enough to know that she should have been licensed to provide therapy along with notations, then she would have understood that she would also be protected from the situation. But because she acted as a Christian counselor, now she's in this situation. She's going to be, she's a public figure. So she's going to be put on a pedestal, but also in the limelight. You're going to be looked at like, okay, Cora Jakes, what's going on here, sis? And miss me with this whole, I have a publicist and there's no there. There needs to be accountability because in September, again, she's going to be in front of 100,000 people saying women thou art loose. So that means that no one in the church should be accountable for anything. Is that what y'all telling me? This is class A bullcrap, y'all. It's class A bullcrap. It's bullcrap. It's bull. It's bull. It's absolute bull. And my concern again is for, it might be her name, might be Monet, is for Mo Speaks. I don't know who gets this message to her because it is also alleged that, of course, CJ blocked Michelle Loud, of course. And the woman said, I'm going to leave out with this. She said that, and I'm going to open up the lines too. I did say I was going to take some calls. She said that she had not heard her son's voice in 5 years. And she was blocked on the Instagram page and blocked on Facebook. And she had to go to TikTok to hear her son's voice. And she said she kept playing it over and over and over and over and over again. Now, is Michelle Loud accountable for what happened? Absolutely. We are not negating the fact that I know that you have postpartum. I've never had a baby, so I can't talk about that. I can't talk intelligently about the situation. However, when you're dealing with a situation such as this with the people, you got to read the room. There should have been a family member. Hey, I'll take Jason. Hey, I'll stand in the gap for you. Not this woman who has an obsession with children. She posted not even 24 hours ago her Instagram page from the Destiny World. She's still hands on with these kids. She's still hands on with these children. And no one's saying anything. And Bishop got to be careful. This situation right here might tarnish his good name. My concern is for Ruby Gray, and maybe her mother's name is Monet. It really is. Bump everything else when it comes down to Michelle's already in the fight. She already knows what she has to do. She knows. It's not a secret. However, what about the new baby that's posted all over her page? Because we've been looking at this. Go back to my old video. We've been looking at this page. I'm surprised she ain't blocked me yet. I'm waiting for it. I don't want her to block me, but it is what it is. I still have 3 other pages, so I can still look at it. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world would possess you to, hey, Cash, what's going on, babe? To continue to post this stuff on Instagram, like no one's going to put 2 and 2 together. And I think in her mind, she thought, okay, because you all know, and I thought about this too. I said, normally celebrities go, okay, give it like the Will Smith situation when he smacked Chris Rock on stage. Normally, they say give it 48 hours. Something else was going to come up. It was 3 weeks, and we were still talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock. Now we've kind of died down with it. But for 3 whole weeks, we were talking about Chris Rock and Will Smith. The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God was like, man, I thought we'd be over this by now. What, we still talking about this? And they said, well, yeah, I guess we are, because here's the situation. So in my mind, I'm thinking the core things, because she's a public figure / celebrity or whatever, she thinks, okay, give it a little bit of time. I have not seen since 5 days ago her talking about her drinking her water. June 15th, she said, drink your water. 5 days ago, drink your water. May 17th, she been worried about this, y'all. She knows this is bad for her reputation, and she got to get this right. She's got to get it right, y'all. It's got to be right. I'm sorry for those who love her. Listen, that's okay. You can love her, but love her enough to tell the truth. Love her enough to tell her this is not a good look, sis. We love you. We respect you. But this right here is not a good look for you. Get it together. What the people saying? I told you I'm not going to be on here long tonight, y'all. I'm not. I'm going to do, let me post this link for beautiful Kimmy. I told her I want her to come on. Are you still trying to come on, beautiful Kimmy? Let me know, because I'm going to copy this to the chat. Y'all, this is not a good look. This is not a good look, y'all. For those of you all who are faithful people, we should all go to her page and say, Michelle, I'm not telling y'all to do that, please. Y'all don't do that. Don't say cocktail sis, you know. That's what y'all want to do, what y'all want to do. But she gonna live in them comments again too, okay? She gonna live in them comments. I posted a link in the chat because I wanted to open up the lines for a few people. My phone's on 60%, so I might be able to plug my other one up. So if Kimmy wants to hit it or someone else wants to hit it, come on up. I want to hear what you all have to say. Thank you to the 51 people that are watching. I appreciate you guys. But we're hot on the trail. We are, and again, my concern is for the new woman. Hey, Kelly, thank you. Yes, it does. Yes, ma'am. Look at that. That's so profound. It said, true love requires accountability. And if you listen, if you are a Cora Jakes follower, if you love her ministry, love her enough to tell her the truth. Sis, this is not a good look for you. But see, the problem with that is folk don't want to do that because they're afraid to rock the boat. Rock that boat like Aaliyah. Rock the boat. Listen, I sit here with my face on camera, getting ridiculed at every side. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Rock the boat like Aaliyah. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, sis? I love you enough to tell you the truth. This right here is not the move. It's not the move. It's not. This young lady, this young soul is on here. Let's go back. No one wants to say the link? That's fine. We'll go back. Because I could sit here all night and talk about the Michelle Loud interview. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. And I want to know what you all think for your own personal opinion. But that's not going to negate the fact that this other young lady just had a baby. And we don't know what's going to happen to this baby. It is alleged that the mother of the first child was deported. It's alleged. We don't know. We got to say that here. Okay. It's alleged. We don't know for sure. It is also alleged about this Michelle Loud situation. We don't know for sure with that. We just know what she's saying. Cora has not said anything. It's alleged that her husband was shucking and jiving in these streets. I can believe that one, but it's still alleged. Okay? I'm concerned about Ruby Grace. That's what I'm concerned about. So I know y'all want the tea. I give y'all what I can. But I thought it would be best to find out a solution. We can sit around all the time and talk about this is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. But what's the solution to the problem? The solution is if someone watching tonight or in the next coming days or weeks, and they say, oh my God, I know this young lady. Like, she's my cousin. She's a friend of the family. Her baby might be in jeopardy. Reach out to her. Talk to her. Michelle Loud is getting ready for the fight of her life. She's already being taken care of. Ruby Grace, somebody go get her. They say women are trash. Y'all ain't nothing. I swear. Y'all worse than me. They say women now are trash. I can't. Y'all worse than I am, I swear. We're going to be the petty group. I can see it. I can already see it that my new subscribers are just going to be petty. But the solution to the problem is this, beloved. If you know her, if you know of her, go get her. Make sure that this does not make sure that she's not already in the process. Make sure that she's not already heading over there right now to get that baby. Hell, she could be watching me right now. If I'm gonna go get in the car before she sees YouTube and tell her, oh, let me keep Ruby Grace. I wanna keep it for the week. And listen, y'all, it is alleged. Everything on here. Hold on, let me just show y'all how serious I am about this allegedly. I ain't playing with y'all. Everything on here is alleged. Everything on here is alleged. Everything. And so when I tell you this next thing, it's alleged. It was reported to us. Shout out Earl Carter. That man will sit in front of us, like just like I am right now, honey. It's just not as fashionable in the back, in the veranda. But it was reported to us via Michelle that once she gets the children, she'll take care of them. Said that the son was sitting in the house shitty. said the son was sitting in the house in his own feces. It is alleged. Let me say it again. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Hey, bye. I am a tongue-talking heathen. It is alleged that the son was in the house in his own feces, playing in it. That was alleged. That's alleged. It's alleged. It is alleged that the son sitting in the house when he was a baby, okay, in the presence of the now surrogate, playing in his own feces. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make it up. There's no way I can make this up in my mind. I can run up some stories now. Oh, yes, I can. But it is alleged that that is what has happened in the past. And that came from his mother. That this little boy was in the house, door closed, playing in his own feces. I'm not saying it's true. Wow, that is powerful right there. Said Cora wasn't in tune with what was going on because there's no natural connection. Only real moms have that. I agree. I never knew what love. No, I don't have any natural kids. I have no children. I am infertile, and I'm not trying to take nobody. I'm not trying to get nobody to give me a baby either. Okay, I'm 40 and I am happy doing what I want to do, traveling the way I want to travel. But when I had my dog Aspen, I said, man, now I understand what love is. When he would get sick, I would cry. When he was dying, I knew it. My dog was dying, and my friend and my sister said, are you sure? I said, my dog is dying. I could smell it. I know. And a day later, he passed away. You just know. Now, again, I didn't birth him, right? He's a dog. He was a dog. But I understood that connection a little bit because I had him when he was, not even a whole 2 months? All he knew was my mom. So what I'm saying is, but only natural mothers can tell. And it's also been alleged that, she hires people to come in to take care of the children. And if you ask me from where I'm sitting, it's just all for show. How can I show up on social media today to show that I'm an amazing mother? Because I have nieces and nephews, but I'm the only one that can't conceive. I can't conceive. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This whole situation, y'all, is convoluted. I'm emotionally exhausted because. Not because of the story. I'm exhausted because she thinks that we're stupid. And here's the reason why, and then I'm going to close in about 10 minutes. She thinks that we're stupid because her followers don't hold her accountable. They act like there's nothing going on. We support you. We're riding for you. We love you, Cora, with all your mess and your mental health. Listen, I have depression. I have anxiety. I could talk about it. Okay? Yeah. We see men do it all the time. We see men that ain't seen their kids in 6 months go talk about what's Father's Day. Can I have my kids? So you want to take a picture with your kids saying, I love my babies, but then you take it back to their mama, and that's just it. No. We love you, Cora. You're so amazing. And I just care about you so much, and you're awesome, and I love your dad, and you're so amazing. And then you're like, you don't hold her accountable. She's still out here shucking and jiving. like nothing's going on. Posting photo shoots. Like that's going to get our mind off of what's really going on. Does she not realize that the church is, let me tell you something. When the church went into the pandemic, the church woke up. People woke up. People said, oh no, this ain't gonna work. This not gonna work. We gotta do we can do something different now. There's other ways to reach souls. How did they reach souls when they were in COVID? They shared information on social media. You weren't able to go out into all the world to preach the gospel to the poor on foot. You had to do it via Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. You weren't able to do it on foot anymore. So now, but I don't think she realizes that people still aren't back in the church fully. The Potter's House may be doing hybrid services, and that's fine. But everyone's not back in the church like that, which means people still have time to themselves. People are still on social media looking around to see what's going on. People are watching Tinique Reviews, Nosy Bystanders, Cocktail Hour with Catrice. They're like, oh, hold on for a second. Something's going on. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, God, absolutely. 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 They gave her a pass because she's Bishop's daughter. That's what they do. Oh no, don't upset the woman of God. It's okay, Bishop. She's okay. They did the same thing to Jamal Bryant. Do y'all think? Okay, let's talk about it. Let's go there. We're gonna go there. Y'all ready? Let go. Let's go. If you use my TikTok, you know let go mean let go. I remember, and I've told this before here on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna say it again. Jamal Bryant allegedly. Well, I know he started the church Empowerment Temple on his own. His father is a prominent bishop in the AME organization. His mother is a prominent intercessor in the AME organization. Do you think for a second that when he was out here shucking and jiving, they didn't give him a pass because he's bishop and his mother's child? You have heard nothing about his sister Thema. Nothing. With the exception of she's an author, she's a speaker, she's a minister, and she's a doctor. No one, y'all probably don't even know who Thema is. That's his sister. Some people don't even know who Thema is. That's Jamal's sister. She's a doctor, lives on the West Coast, prominent minister, author, new book out. But you don't hear nothing about that because there's no scandal. You hear about Jamal and his mess and his 25 kids that, you know, you hear about that. You hear nothing about Thema. Who has heard about Thema on this page? Let me know. Who's heard of Dr. Thema Bryant? Let me know. Go ahead. Who's heard of her? It's a shame. Who has heard of Dr. Thema Bryant Davis? I need somebody to talk back to me. Cheryl Boyd said she has because she's from Baltimore. Thank you for saying coming on, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Somebody else. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't know about Thema until Periscope. Had no clue who she was. And I grew up AME. I grew up AME. Was Christian in the AME organization. And did not know who Dr. Thema Bryant Davis was. Until Periscope. When he shouted her out on his page. And I said, who the heck is that? Another one of his girlfriends? It's his sister. And the only reason why he has not gotten into trouble in the AME organization that he should have is because of his parents. Bishop John Bryant and intercessor extraordinaire intercessor Cecilia Bryant. Look at this. Look at that. I can't make this up if I tried. Because you know why you probably haven't, because his church's empowerment, they came out of Bethel. That's why. That's why. Their home ministry, their home church is Bethel AME in Baltimore, Maryland. His church was Empowerment Temple. So the only reason why he was able to get away with all the stuff that he's been able to get away with is because of Dr. John Bryant and intercessor extraordinaire Cecilia Bryant. And she can pray heaven down. You hear me? She can pray heaven down. And quiet as it's kept, y'all see his daddy, you're gonna look past him. Huh. Jamal who? You know. He a good looking man. It just goes to show y'all. It just goes to show what people are allowed to do in the church. And listen, I'm trying to bring an awareness to people. She can preach heaven. Cecilia Bryant, if you want to get a prayer through, you go to her. You go to Cecilia for a prayer. Oh, she's gonna make sure that the Lord hear you. She's gonna make sure that the Lord hear you. My God, today, look at this. Thank you, Marilyn Sewell. She said these kids are not automatically anointed because of their parents. That's a gift from God, not your parents. You know what? Where's the benediction? Do I think that Jamal is anointed? Yes. Let me say that. Do I think that he has the gift of gap? Yes. Is he a prolific speaker? Yes. Should he be a shepherd? In my opinion, no, because he has not gotten himself together. Listen, Cecilia Bryant can get a prayer through. She can get a prayer through. Don't play with her now. She gonna get a prayer through. She gonna get a prayer through. Cecilia's going to get a prayer through. If no one else can get a prayer to heaven, Cecilia can. So as I do my Baptist close, because y'all know how I do, we're gonna start coming down. Thank you, Lizzie Jenkins, for subscribing to the Instagram page. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you all. This is not an easy job to do. It's not an easy job, but this is my desire to do. My Archbishop calls me the Wendy Williams of the church. I call him holy and I'm the heathen. It is what it is. Okay. He loved the Lord. He is a God-fearing, God-rearing man. He is not about the mess. And I would not be affiliated with anyone that's going to be on some FS. Okay. Just I'm letting you know the truth. But for me, this is about bringing an awareness to the body of Christ. Accountability is the most important part of this whole situation. You can listen, my mother, my father, my pastor, even with myself, my senior pastor who, passed away the day I buried my mother, who went on to be with the Lord. He and I would have conversations and I would tell him the truth. If you ask me a question, I'm going to say, do you want the truth or you want to lie? It just is what it is. I'm always going to give it to you very straight. I'm never going to, and look, you might want to feel good and that's fine. If you want that, I'm not the person you want to talk to. I take my own accountability. So I know I'm going to hold you to another. I know I'm going to hold you to the same regard. What did you do in this situation? Let's talk about it. Because I've had to own my own stuff that y'all have no clue about, even in the ministry. Sitting myself down, knowing I was out here drinking, smoking, partying, fornicating, okay? Having a good time in the clubs in D.C. Having a good old time at the park at 14th. And sat myself down when it came time for communion. I'm not taking that. Excuse me. So I say to you all, I'm not going to say to someone one thing and I'm not going to do the same thing. I can't hold someone to, I have to do it for myself first. Accountability first starts at home. Accountability, that cocktail kicking in. I got to be accountable for myself first and then talk about someone else. You think I would be able to do this and not be? And I think that's one reason why God wouldn't let me take off before, because he knew I was not in the place of being really owning my stuff until I did the work. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. I have a lot of mess. Okay? A lot of mess. Not perfect. But honest, I am. Accountable, I am. And if I mess up, you know what? I did mess up. Goddamn. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're right. Okay, I give it to you. Thank you. I take the hit, keep it moving. You learn from it. Some people are just so afraid to be told the truth. Listen, the thing about the body of Christ that creeps me out the most is that they want to live in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in a fantasy world that does not exist. They want to be told how great they are, their crap don't stink, that the Lord gonna love them regardless. He is, but he wants you to get it right. Am I a preacher? Nope. I'm not here to preach to y'all. I'm here to bring an awareness to what's going on in the body of Christ. These people need to get it right. This situation right here, this isolated event, we're not talking about Bishop. She just so happens to be his oldest daughter. And then I thought about it. Y'all, hold on. Forgot something. Then I thought about something. I was listening to the broadcast today. Look at this. Daggone thing went out. Oh, well. Check this out. Then I'm going to give y'all my Koja clothes. I thought about it. Last night when I came online, I told you all that I saw a video about from Sarah Jakes Roberts in regards to birthing a child. Right? You remember that? The video is titled Why Birthing Doesn't Make You a Mom. Light bulb. I told you all she posted that video a month ago when this whole situation took place. I told you all last night. You know, the Lord just keeps bringing it right to my front door. Why birthing does not make you a mother. Why would she post that a month ago knowing the scandal is coming out? I'll tell you why. Because she didn't birth those children and they know it. And it's okay. A lot of women, such as myself, if I was to have a child, I would have to adopt a child. So it's not uncommon, right? Check it out. In the video, she talks about, excuse me, let me find the page again. In the video, she talks about how she was infertile. And she was concerned because she couldn't have a child. And she looked around, everybody had kids. And she was, why can't I have a child? Why can't I birth a child? Why can't I carry a child? I've asked myself those questions. I'm infertile. I'm barren. They call me barren. You know, it is what it is. I've owned it. Okay? But the video came out a month ago. Why birthing a child does not make you a mom. That was a subliminal message, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all hear me? Please, come on. I need y'all to get this. Please. This is a passion, so I need y'all to know this. This woman single-handedly gaslit her own sister's situation on YouTube. I got the angry woman face. Yeah, I'm a mess. I'm a mess of myself. She gaslit the entire situation for her sister on YouTube, y'all. Gaslit it. Put fire on that thing. Lit it up. Posted it. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This woman, I wrote this note down. Y'all hear me? I don't know what kind of situation is going on, but I don't know what Cora has on her family members, her friends and her foes. She got them wrapped around her finger. She has information on these people. You have to in order to do what you're doing. I told you all yesterday, Michelle Lau knows where the bodies are buried. I am very clear about that. However, in order for Cora to do what she's doing single-handedly and no one checks her, she knows some stuff. And she knows that if she comes out with it, it's going to rock the church. She knows because of who she is, the status that she is, the title that she carries. If she puts that information out, it's going to single-handedly rock the church. There is something that is going on that we're going to get down to the bottom of it because she knows something and they are kissing her tail because of it. They're not holding her accountable. And they won't. I guarantee you they won't. She knows something. According to the interview, allegedly, the reason why, the reason why, allegedly, and I don't have a problem with Sarah Jakes at all, she was able to get pregnant at 13 years old is because she did not live in the house. Go back. They had their own house that they lived in the estate. Allegedly. Listen, you better say that one. Y'all, I'm spent. I'm finna get off of here. I might come back on one day this week. If I get some information, I'm coming back on. I also want to do the interview with Brother Al about the trucking situation, so we're going to come back and do that. And I have some interviews I have to do, but this is taking life of its own. It's walking. Cora Jakes. You know what? I didn't say it, Shine from home. Y'all, if you know, you know. See, last night I said that Sarita Jakes was messing up the church's money. That's what I was referring to. That statement right there. But remember, at the time, Sarita was a thick woman. She lost some weight, but she was thick. She was thick. She was thick. And when you have a shapely, voluptuous woman like Cocktail, okay, watch your husbands. I told y'all, Bishop knocked on the door, I'm opening it up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love him. I don't love him like that. I ain't messing with y'all with that, but listen, if he wanna, yeah. So let's recap. Cora Jakes knows she has information on her family, her friends, and her foe. This is one reason why I speculate she does not, and she goes unchecked. Number two, she definitely has mental. I suffer from depression and anxiety. I'm very open about that. I do not mind telling the truth. I don't. So when I say this, it comes from a place of concern and of love. It's very innocent. She needs help. She needs help. Number three, Michelle Loud is getting ready to rock the entire church. And I'm going to sit here front row and I'm going to watch. That's number three. Number four, which should be number one for me, is that I don't know who's watching tonight. First of all, you better thumbs this video up, okay? Thank you. Thanks. I ain't asked for no money, no nothing. Larry, shut up, because people would have came on here and asked you for thousands of dollars before you even started watching the video. I just wanted to come and give out the tea. But you should show it to the Cashapp, Catrice, $ Catrice Sounds. Here's the thing, and that's no shade to Larry. This is where he make his money. My biggest concern in this present moment is Ruby Grace's mother. That's all I got. Michelle's going to do her thing. And I think when she starts doing it and she needs our support, we should support her. We should support her. Wow. Isn't that something? I think we should support her. She needs the support. That's number one. But Ruby Grace's mother, she needs help. I live in Maryland. I'm not in Texas. I'm not in Atlanta. I'm not down south. I'll be down south next month, though, in Florida. So if y'all in the Florida, let me know, because I might come and we can do a little meet and greet. But, excuse me, Ruby Grace's mother should be our main focus right now. Michelle's already gotten her word out. I want my son back. This bee took my child. I was then with. She's already done the things. Let her go ahead and do what she got to do. However, Ruby Grace's mother needs our support now. She needs our prayers ASAP. If not, we don't know what's going to happen to her child. She's not in a safe place. I'm sorry. Body of Christ, y'all get mad with me. I don't care. I love y'all enough to tell you the truth. She's not safe. That child is not safe as core as her godmother. She's not. She's not safe. My Cashapp is $ Catrice Downs, all capitals. I don't know if Beautiful Kimmy's in here. Beautiful, can you put it up for me, please? I don't know if she's in here. $ Catrice Downs. I need you all to be praying for her mother right now. Earnestly pray. Earnestly pray. I have almost 60 people here in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat because I don't see Beautiful Kimmy. I have almost 60 people in the chat. I have 59 people. Oh, I have 60 now. 60 people. Y'all, I pray. Here it is. I just put it up. Hold on. I have 60 people right now in the chat. The most people I've ever had watching me at one time. I urge you all from a sincere place to please pray for Ruby Grace's mother. We don't know what type, and I'm not, and listen, I'm not saying that Cora is a bad person, but this woman is in danger. If what they're saying is true, she's not safe. We're speculating. Y'all know I don't do no C and D's, okay? Besides my first and last name. She's not in a safe place, y'all, and she needs to get help. She needs to run, not walk away. Remember that the movie thing, the premiere? Run, walk, don't run. No, she needs to run, not walk, to the nearest exit and get out of there. Don't walk, run. That poor, beautiful, innocent soul of a baby. We do not want anything to happen to that poor child. We don't. We are pro get that baby to safety ASAP on this channel. We are pro get that baby to safety on this channel. Listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, y'all. This one, listen. I think it was XX Kenny on one of my broadcasts. She said that CJ was the type of person that would go into a hospital and take a baby out of the NICU, out of the y'all know, take a baby out of the hospital. I believe it. And she was there for the birth. She might be the godmother. We can't trust the situation, y'all. Listen, y'all can be mad all you want to. Be mad enough to pray for the child and for the child's mother. Be mad with me enough to pray to make sure that God does what He needs to do for her, and leave your personal feelings about Core outside of the situation. Leave it alone. We don't care. It's about the baby. It's about the baby. God, please. Remember they say, God, please, God protect the queen. God protect the baby. God protect Ruby Grace. God protect Ruby Grace. God protect Ruby Grace, y'all. It's about the baby. Because she could pull a wool over the woman's eyes right now. You should just let me take her just to make sure that she's safe with me. And then she finds out about all this stuff 2 years from now, and she got the baby. God, please protect Ruby Grace. Please protect this child. This child does not deserve to be in a situation where she could be taken from her parents. Women fall on hard times all the time. Help them out financially, but don't take the children. Make her sign a promise to pay or something, but don't take the child. I'm a barren woman. I've never thought about asking someone for their child. I've never wanted someone to gift me their child. Never. Never wanted that. That's not my MO. As a woman that I am infertile, I cannot conceive. I have never asked one of my friends, don't you want to gift me your child? Don't you want to just give her to me? That was on one of Cora's posts that she was gifted a child. Who gives someone a child? And then when you get them, allegedly don't damn take care of them. Ruby Grace is the baby of the newest baby that's on her IG post. Go to her page. It's right there. We're talking about poor Ruby Grace. We're concerned about her. We're concerned. We're concerned about Ruby Grace. We're so concerned. What's going to happen to this child? God protect her. You might think I'm being messy. I'm being serious. Because I'm the one that gets the messages when we get offline. I'm the one that's up at 2:00 in the morning researching this stuff. And look, and I'm not even doing half the work that Tonique reviews and nosy bystanders. I'm not doing half of the work. They're doing most of the work. I still have other stuff I gotta do. Shit, I'm still working full time as an entrepreneur. I'm still working full time. Thank you, Kelly, for the Cashapp. I appreciate you. I'm still working full time as an entrepreneur, trying to build my stuff back up. I just moved. They're doing a lot of the work. They're doing a lot of the footwork. I'm just kind of piecing stuff together as I go. All right, y'all. It's my culture close. I gotta go. I love you all so much. Please be careful. Hit that like, that share, the subscribe button. If you guys are not subscribed, the 50 people that are here being nosy. I love you. I love you even though you're just here to be nosy. Okay? You'll be back because I'm going to keep covering this. And I know I have probably a little bit of the Potter Sauce on here watching. You're welcome to come back anytime you need to. I appreciate you for watching. You're here for the mess. Yeah. And I hope I gave it to you. God protect Ruby Grace. And if you love her, if you love Cora Jakes enough, you will tell her about herself. If you love her enough, if you respect her ministry, you will say to her, what are you doing? We have questions. We want to know. Because I'm going to tell you like this. You don't say something. That could be your niece. That could be your goddaughter over there that gets on a hard time. And a woman like her will come right on her back. I promise you, if you're not careful, if you don't take heed, that could be a family member of yours. God has no respect to person, beloved. No respect to person. Do you think he cares that that you love her so much that he won't bring it to your front door? Because he will. He will bring it right to your front door. Don't say something to see what happens. That ain't no threat. That's life. That one young lady, I think her name was Kamaya. Her mother wanted a baby so bad, and she worked at the hospital. What's her name? Kamaya Mobley. Let's end with this, since y'all want to be on here being nosy. I love you for watching it being nosy. Her mother is now in jail because she stole her from the hospital. This young girl still has an allegiance to her mother that's in jail. Loves her mother and hardly wanted anything to do with her natural mother because she was so devoted to her surrogate mother. She told people they were lying. How can you say this is not my mother when she raised me? But the reason why that she got found out is because she could not produce a birth certificate because she stole the child and she wanted to go to work. Now tell me again how this cannot happen to anyone in your family. Because it can. Monet, is it? Ruby Grace's mother is somebody's cousin, sister, auntie, godmother, I suppose. And you never know if it's gonna happen to her. But y'all love this woman so much. Faith in it. You can faith it all you want to. Faith your ass over there to tell her the truth. Faith your tail over there to say, what's going on with Jason? Justice for Jason. Faith it that much to go over there to say, you know what, sis? I love your ministry and drink your water. I'll drink my cocktail, but drink your water. What's going on with Jason? Love her enough to do that. And I'm going to be watching her comment section. Oh, yes, I am. Justice for Jason, and pray that the same thing that happened to Michelle does not happen to Monet. I said what I said. You don't have to like it. It just is what it is. Think of Kamaya Mobley. The next time you want to overlook something here on social media because you don't want to rock the boat. I'm like Aaliyah. I rock the boat. Go to my TikTok. I'm rocking the boat all the time. Don't matter to me. I'm not afraid to cry loud, spare not. That should be my middle name. Cry loud, spare not down. I'm not afraid to cry loud, spare not. Not at all. God, do what you have to do. But please protect. God, please protect Ruby Grace. Please protect Jason. Please protect Amara or Amara or Bianca Cruz. Please protect them. Allegedly. Whew. All right, y'all making me work overtime. I love y'all. I gotta go. I'm tired. Okay. And what's gonna end up happening is I gotta get off here and go back and watch some more content and do some more research. So I'll be up all night because the people that are watching want to just watch and say nothing and do nothing. And the people that are on YouTube have to be the ones that go over here and say, well, we'll figure it out. We're going to just trust God that, justice will happen for Jason. Justice will happen for Amara and for poor little Ruby Grace because we don't want nothing happen to that baby. We don't want it. We want Ruby to be with her mother. And if she can't, God, please allow her family and friends to be there to protect her, to help to provide for her until her mother gets on her feet. Family, real family. Or if it's extended with no ulterior motives, then that works out too. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Now that I'm done fussing. But I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you to all of my 1,000, and I think I have 13 subscribers now. You guys are really showing out. I really appreciate you guys. I do have 1,016 PTL. I do have some things that are in the works for you. I wanted to create a community where we could talk freely offline, off of YouTube. Right now I'm on Locals. I really want a Patreon because Patreon, I feel like I know it a little bit better. I can navigate it a little bit better. But Locals is what I've signed up for. So if you go to my Instagram page or right down below, it's this www.zez.cocktailhourwithcatrice. Hit that. It takes you to Locals. It takes you to my page, and Locals is the first thing there. If you want to sign up, I think I have a promo code, which is Cocktails, which is free for right now up until Friday. Okay. If not, send me a message on Instagram. It should work. But if not, let me know. Right now, it's free to log on in. You'll get exclusive content with me. You might even get a live. Now, I know right now I can only do 30 minutes because I'm on the basic plan because I only have like 0 followers right now. But we're going to be talking about this stuff in excess. And let me just say this to you all. Over on locals, you will get exclusive content. So I may not come over here and tell you all everything. You better sign up right now while it's free. Sign up while it's free. Afterwards, I think I'm going to price it for like $5.99 or something a month for introductory. After that, we might bring it up. Okay. But right now it's free. Go on over there, sign up. Again, I might post some stuff over there that you will not be able to see here on my community wall or on my YouTube page. If you want to be really nosy, that's where you want to go. Okay. And after the month, it's going to be $5.99. So you be prepared for that. But I did want to do Patreon because you would sign up today and then they pay again on the 1st, which is like, I think, Friday. So I don't want you to do that. I don't really know how locals works, but we're going to figure it out. But not right now, it's free. So you don't have to pay anything. Just put down the promo code cocktails for free access right now. Okay. Until Friday. Saturday morning at 12 midnight is going to $5.99. So you better get in there today. Be nosy. I put a little post up there for y'all today. Go over there. But yeah. So, but after Friday, it's going to $5.99 a month. And I might up it, but we'll see what happens. Okay. But that's where I will be posting exclusive information. If I get some information, we're gonna have a little conversation over there. Grab your cocktails for that because it's gonna be bumpy on locals. All right, guys. And I'm gonna log off. I'm done. I'm spent. It's almost 9 o'clock. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Okay. Thank you to everyone that's donated. I appreciate you. And I will see you all in the next broadcast. Peace.